versus NRG Nairo.
Yep, one player that pretty much everybody is familiar with if you've been watching Smash 4 for the past couple of years. And then we have Roxas, who is an up-and-comer for sure. One of the rising stars of New Jersey. Plays Marth as well as Bayonetta, and he's actually really good. So if you haven't heard of this guy, you're about to right now. Hopefully he can do some damage against Nairo and showcase why he's one of the up-and-comers in this region.
Right now, the only thing we're seeing is Nairo keep a fantastic juggle state. He is on the aggressive right now. He doesn't want Roxas to have any opportunity to showcase any of that skill.
Yeah, even though Nairo's young, he's still a veteran. So he's going to show you why as well. Now it's Roxas' turn to put some damage on the board. Unfortunately, couldn't keep that string going. Also, let's not forget that Nairo has scrapped with the best of the best Bayonettas, including last weekend at Smash Masters League, and he did a lot of work against them, too.
That man actually had to fight the whole Coven, let's be real.
Yeah, very true.
So they're sending in their secret agents, the ones not everyone knows about, but they're going to be hearing about it as Roxas gets the first blood, taking Nairo right off the top.
It's funny because there's been a lot of controversy about these two characters. Players of the opposing character saying that the other one is cheesier than, I mean, if you ask me, they're both ridiculously good, and they can kill you off one hit.
I mean, hey, listen, when you got out-of-shield options like these two, and you got kill strings that are looking so smooth from both sides, it's kind of a tough argument, but you be the judge.
Yeah, we'll let the viewers decide as Nairo. Oh, no, I thought he was about to even the game up here, but it looks like Roxas is going to hang on to this lead just for a little bit longer. Nairo spacing these back airs out. He knows that Roxas is stuck on that platform, wants to make sure it's not free for him to come back to the main stage.
Solid recovery from Roxas, gets himself back. However, reading that roll, Nairo trying to assert even more pressure, but he's not able to take the stock off just yet.
Love Roxas' offstage presence there, making Nairo think twice about edge guarding him. Two back airs to the shield, and all of a sudden, this is right back in his control. He's been looking so good ever since that first roof combo.
A quick axe kick from Nairo, going to be evening things up. He's still sitting at 65%. Even though Nairo can make excellent use of the slight threshold of rage that he's already met, it does leave him in a dangerous area where Roxas can take advantage of the damage he's already built up.
I gotta say, I heard one of the funniest things in my Smash career from Glintendo yesterday, and that was that he DIs in at low percents against combos to get rage. And maybe that was Nairo's strat the whole time, right? Just let him think he's winning the game. Then he respawns. I'm at 60, 80, 100% now, and that's prime time. One grab could be the end of Roxas here. Of course, Bayonetta has so many safe aerials and grounded moves, too, that can keep her in the game, as long as he can keep attacking on this pressure without getting grabbed.
Nonetheless, Roxas doing what he can do, ledge to ledge. He's making sure that Nairo doesn't have any opportunity to get a running start at him. Tries to go for the dash attack, but he's going to slip up on some of that pressure.
Roxas trying to stay evasive using the afterburner kick. Oh, well, forget it. That's the end of game one. Roxas is going to take it over Nairo, #1 in New Jersey, and pretty much the entire Atlantic North and potentially the world.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very hot contest right now for who is the best. But Nairo's been making an excellent case for himself. Right now, Roxas is looking to sweep him right off from that throne. Keep in mind, this is the best 3 of 5, though, so there's plenty of time for Nairo to bring it back. Plenty of time for Roxas to keep on fighting forward.
And look at Nairo's face, man. He's confident. He's been here before. He's gone down game one to a player of less recognition than him in the past and still been able to pull it out. So we'll see if he's able to salvage this. And Roxas, I mean, I don't know. This could just be another chapter in his story rising to the top of New Jersey. I believe he is 7th right now. I don't even, honestly, man, it's going to sound terrible. I don't know my own state's PR, like, number for number right now.
Hey, listen, man.
I'm going to check it.
They have 20-man PR. All you need to know is that Roxas is livening up that crowd right now. He's got his voice popping off for him. I can't tell who's the hometown hero. I thought New Jersey's supposed to root for New Jersey.
I don't know, man. We got a lot of New York in the building. We got a lot of PA, New England. People from all over the Northeast are here. No MDBA, though. Where you at?
Hey, not here. That's all we know. Roxas staying alive at 48%. He's keeping himself moving. He's making sure that Nairo doesn't have an opportunity to snuff out any of this momentum he's built out. But one quick grab, one quick chain to the top, and Nairo's reminding him who's at the top tonight.
Zero Suit and Bayonetta, both very capable of taking you off the top, killing you very early. Okay, another down throw. Just gets the forward air. Smart by Nairo, though. Wanting to keep his up airs doing maximum damage and knockback. For a situation like this, no, not able to convert. And neither is Roxas as Nairo falls out of that witch twist.
Both of them sitting at rather even terms now. Nairo, though, looking to do what he can. He's going to read the air dodge. Excellent time flip kick. And game two's going into Nairo's favor, leaving the score count at 1-1. But things are looking very dynamic between both of these players. You really can't tell who's going to be taking the lead out of this game.
Also, by the way, I just want to correct myself. Roxas is 13th. I knew he was. I was going to say 7 or 13, but that's like kind of a big difference. Right?
Listen, man, that's what happens when you got a 20-man PR. Y'all got to work on that.
Yep. I think what I was thinking of is someone was forecasting what the upcoming season is going to look like, and Roxas has a very strong shot at top 10, especially if he could pull off a win against Nairo. That would do wonders for his career here.
Just as a whole, you take out the #1 PR in your region, you're already looking pretty good. You take out the #1 in the world, that's a pretty safe lift to the top 5. But Roxas has got to make it happen first.
All right, that paralyzer. Not that safe with no charge, but still not going to be a punish from Roxas. And it's looking like Nairo's going to get the better of these opening exchanges. I think he missed the dash input, though. It's very rare of him to drop confirms like that. A little bit overshot with the dash attack. We see Roxas attempting something, but no, nothing off the grab. Meanwhile, Nairo is the exact opposite.
We're noticing Nairo's a lot more fluid with his movement now from the past couple of games. He's making sure that Roxas doesn't take away any of his options. I feel like the pick to final destination might have been a very dangerous one for Roxas on that matter, because we know that Nairo is going to stay fluid regardless of the fact that there's a lack of ledges.
Yeah, and no platforms for Bayonetta to retreat to with their RCO lag. You saw it come into effect right there. Nairo knew. He was like, all right, I just got to wait for him to come to the ground. He's going to be in a heap on the ground, and it's an easy grab. Unfortunately, no kill for him, but still, the percents are not looking great. Still reminiscent of Game 1, though. Nairo had a huge lead and just wasn't able to kill Roxas. It cost him a lot.
Even at that, if Roxas gets his one good hit confirm into a combo, he can make a lot of use out of this rage if he's allowed to survive out of it. But Nairo hasn't stepped off at all from the gas on this battle.
All right, so much pressure there from Roxas. Nairo, this time not able to pick up the landing, but still an excellent conversion off that down smash. He waited. That's how you know this guy is, the Zero Suit Sam is Sage.
Such a well-calculated offensive from Nairo, but he's not letting up just yet. He's still trying to let go of those paralyzer shots. See if he can find himself another free opening onto Roxas. Meanwhile, though, Roxas has got to figure out a way to open up Nairo. He hasn't had a way to move through this hyper-mobile bastion.
A lot of people typically characterize Zero Suit as a high-risk, high-reward character. Nairo, though, not looking to take any risks in this play. Pretty much just safe Zairs. Oh, that was almost really bad, but still, Nairo has a stock to spare, so I'm sure he's not sweating too hard about that. Those tethered trumps, so sneaky and dangerous, but wow, Roxas not even recognizing the opportunity on that missed grab. He's going to have to work extra hard to get this kill now.
Roxas looking a little bit worse for her right now. You saw he was trying to go for one of those combos off the top, but he just sort of went for it with no Nairo stuck in the witch twist. He's got to try and calm things down, slow it down so that he can try and figure out where Nairo's leaving these openings, because even though his movement is superb, he's not perfect. There are going to be those openings available to Roxas if he can find them.
And Nairo himself also fits that same high-risk, high-reward mold. We know him as a very aggressive player, but he understands what's at stake when Bayonetta can just either witch time or combo you to death so easily. And as a result, you see him just holding down the center stage a lot. Wow, paralyzer to roll to up B. That was brilliant, just to make sure that he'd be able to kill him and not have to deal with the cross-stage knockback potentially interfering.
Once again, a very explosive game going in favor of Nairo. Now, how is Roxas going to try and change this dynamic? Because Final Destination was not the answer. If anything, they tend to give more power. But there's that Marth you were talking about. It's coming out, and it's bringing us to Town and City for the next game.
Yeah, about halfway through that last game, I was thinking the same thing Roxas must have been thinking. That was, maybe I should just go Marth. I know this is his main character. This is his tried and true. Bayonetta a little bit more of a recent pickup, but who can fault someone for picking up that character, right? She's so good.
Hey, sometimes winning feels nice, man.
It's very true. But Marth, very capable of winning himself. Definitely a character that I'd say everyone has in their top 15, and some even a little bit higher.
There's so much that can be garnered from a character that can control micro-spacing so fluidly. However, that's if you can keep your boots on the ground, if you can assert some sort of an offensive. Nairo's not the kind of player to let you do that for free.
Yeah, and Marth also extremely comboable due to his weight and falling speed and his tall frame. Nairo with no shortage of practice in this matchup either. And let's not forget, he also just took out MTLeo, even though only one of the games, I believe, was against his Marth.
Still counts.
Yes, absolutely.
Nairo continuing this aggression. He's just trying to move on to Roxas the best that he can, using a lot of Zair, a lot of moves just to stay on top of where he could potentially move. That way, he's right there as soon as Roxas slips up, letting him get an immediate stock lead.
Perfect timing on that neutral tech as well. This could be the end of the road for Roxas. Nairo is so hard to stop once he gets going, and this is why. Oh, just off the mark, though, with boost kick. Roxas is going to have to figure something out. Nairo's shield was looking kind of low, but I don't think he has any intentions of blocking with this kind of momentum.
What could have been a gruesome end to the set gives Roxas a second lease on life, and I think with that, he's figured out that he needs to try and take things much slower and force Nairo to approach. Unfortunately, I feel like that adaptation might be a little too late, as Roxas is doing good to stay to center stage, like you mentioned earlier, but
yep, not even the
able
tipper.
to get the kill.
Okay. Roxas with another shot. Yes, going up this time with the Dancing Blade. Brilliant adjustment, recognizing that probably wouldn't have killed with the horizontal one again. Uh-oh, the neutral techs are costing Roxas so much here. Nairo is recognizing that. It's kind of the option that you use to say, hey, I'm not scared of you, opponent. I'm not going to roll away. But Nairo is so fearless himself that I feel like he can destroy fearlessness from other players. That'll do it. Yes, down smash to
There's
up
nothing
B.
to be feared here. Nairo maintaining his place at the top. He's going to be taking out Roxas 3-1.
Yep, very impressive showing for both players. Got to give it up to
Yes.
Roxas. One, for making it to top 48 winners in the first place. That's no easy feat here at this tournament.
Absolutely.
But also for getting a game off of Nairo, especially with Bayonetta, a character that he has seen and dealt with at the highest level so many times.